Alright, so in today's video, I want to show you how you can, what we call, totally dominate whatever industry you're going into or you're already in right now. So you might be running a business or you're just thinking of starting a business, but you don't know how to really differentiate yourselves from the big boys out there. I mean, after all, they've been in the industry for a long time. Some of them have been around for 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. We call them the old dogs of the industry, the old guard. How do you enter an industry and how do you dismantle them from that top of the hill, king of the hill position, and you take that position on the hill? How do you penetrate the market and be seen as an expert and get the lion's share of the marketplace without actually having to spend millions of dollars on advertising? So today's video is about how to totally dominate whatever industry you're going in. So the simple concept is very simple, right? So the concept is simply what we call becoming big by going small. Write this down. Becoming big by going small. So I'm going to give you some examples, okay? But before I explain to you by how you can become big by going small, I wanted to understand about this term, and I'm going to write this down. There's a book written about this. It's called Riches in Niches. Now, what the hell is riches and niches, right? There's a lot of money being made in niches, and niches simply means sub-segments of your marketplace or your industry. So for example, instead of trying to serve everyone in your marketplace and be seen as a generalist, you should be looking at how you can extract a market, a segment of the marketplace that you think you're best able to serve and just target them over and over again. So you can actually make more money targeting a small segment of the marketplace than try to be a generalist and make money from everything. I mean, think about it, right? Who makes more money? The general practitioner, the GP, or does the specialist skin doctor make more money? Does a heart surgeon make more money, or does a general practitioner make more money, right? So there's a lot of riches in niches. So the formula that I want you guys to be using over here is what we call I help A to be able to achieve B without C. So C is actually issues before. So how this works is, take a piece of paper and pen, guys. Like literally take a piece of paper and pen, write this down. I help who to be able to achieve what without achieving whatever issues that they were facing before. So I'm going to give you some examples over here. So if, for example, if you were a marketing consultant, right? So I'm a marketing consultant. How I got started in this whole place was I wasn't trying to position myself as the expert in marketing for everyone. I was positioning myself as an expert for educational industries. So tuition centers, enrichment schools, teachers who wanted to set up their education businesses and so on. So I was seen as an expert in the education space first before I moved out and I tried to serve other markets as well. So if I'm a marketing consultant, you will have your A, you will have your B, and you will have your C. A would simply be I help struggling education business owners. Okay, that's my A. Right? And then my B is gonna be to be able to achieve what benefit? To be able to 3x, right? 3x the number of enquiries, right? Enquiries weekly. That's my B. And then my C would actually be what? Without what? Without having to figure out all the marketing on your own. Okay? On your own. Okay, this is horrible. On your own. That's perfect. So I'm going to put this in. I help A, struggling education business owners to be able to 3x the number of inquiries they get weekly for the tuition centers without having to figure out all the marketing on your own. So that's my A, my B, and my C, right? So for a yoga teacher, your A would actually be, I help stressed out executives. So your A would actually be stressed out executives, right? They have the money, right? I help stressed out executives to be able to relax and unplug themselves from their daily worries without having to fork out a lot of money or whatever. Okay, so that will be your A, B, or C. If you're a financial advisor, right, obviously you want to sell to everyone, but in the beginning at least, or while you gain your traction, what you want to do is that you want to be something. You want to be someone to a small particular segment of the market. You don't want to try to be generalist, I sell everything. So for example, if you're a financial advisor, you want to specialize on helping people retire, for example. So you will say this: I help people aged between 30 to 40 to be able, for example, if you're a man and you attract men, right? Your branding is good with men. Then you say, I help men aged between 30 to 40 to be able to retire before the age of 52 without having to worry about their monthly bills after retirement. It is very specific. So you can then run the advertisements specifically to that target market using copywriting and angles that's geared and engineered towards that target market. Does that make sense? Right? So again, financial advisor, I help males aged between 30 to 40 to be able to retire by the time they're 52 without having to worry about their monthly bills. Okay, that's great. If you're a personal trainer, A, B, and C, I help let's say for example you want to help people who want to get married to lose weight, okay? I help brides to be, or I help grooms to be able to lose weight, to be able to lose 10 to 20 kilos in a year before your wedding date without having to overly diet or kill yourself during extreme high intensity workouts. So the A is you could specify the A as people who are looking to get married right within the next year and they want to lose weight, and then the benefit is lose that 5 to 10 to 20 kilograms in that 1 year without having to overly diet or work out yourself to death. And then if you want to do bakers offering classes, here's my A, B, and C. I help everyday moms or everyday women to be able to bake the most amazing French pastry, right? French pastry is in a class of its own. They look beautiful, they look good, they taste good, right? We're talking about really high class, the type of stuff that they sell in Ritz-Carlton and so on. The French pastry. I help everyday women to be able to bake from the comfort of their own home the most beautiful, immaculate, and best tasting French pastry without having to sign up for expensive pastry school that costs you thousands of dollars. Does that make sense? So the lesson that I want to kind of share with you guys today, and if you're in one of two categories. Category number one, if you are a business owner and you're struggling trying to find a foothold or dominating your industry, I recommend you take a step back and nichify and target a certain segment. Number two, if you don't have a business yet, it's also good for you to consider my advice today, which is try to find a foothold in one segment of your niche before you try to serve everyone else. That's very important. That's lesson number one. Lesson number two, once you have figured out your A, your B, and your C, you can then run what we call custom tailored ads on Facebook, right? You can run custom tailored ads on Facebook using the customized lingo, right? Everybody has their own speak, using the customized language or lingo to the right people. You see, advertising and business success is all about placing the right product in front of the right person at the right time. The right product in front of the right person at the right time. If you're able to do that, then you're going to get sales over and over again and be seen as the leader of your marketplace. Problem is, most people haven't decided to niche down. They haven't decided what's their A, what's their B, and what's their C. So anyway, I think that this has been great content. I hope that you found this great. Feel free to share this with a friend who's an aspiring business owner or a current business owner who's struggling in this economy, and then teach them this ABC method, and then running ads in another video. I'll be showing you how to run custom tailored ads. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, give me a like or thumbs up or whatever, and I create a few more for you. Bye bye.